Dear Instagram algorithm and Adam Mosseri, you're so mysterious. I wish I could get to know you better. Just when I think I understand what's important to you, you surprise me. I've never been so challenged, but at the same time, you inspire me to strive, to work hard, to do my absolute best. I just wish you'd give me consistent reach so that my followers can like my friggin' feed posts. Hey, I'm Stacy from Hootsuite's social media team, and this is Hootsuite Labs, where we teach you the science of social media marketing, how it works, and how to be successful. Today we're going into the deep math, the gamma quadrant, the bane and delight of every Instagram marketer's existence, the algorithm. First, let's talk about how it works. Every time someone opens Instagram, a series of processes that are colloquially known as the algorithm instantly comb through every single piece of content available. Then it uses a bunch of signals, magic, to predict what post that person most wants to see first. Because the algorithm wants to help users make the most of their time, it ranks content differently depending on what part of Instagram people are looking at. For instance, people looking at their feed or their stories are hypothetically more likely to be catching up with their friends, and maybe also celebrities or brands if they have time. Whereas on the Explore page or in Reels, they're broadening their scope, looking for something they maybe haven't seen before. Something popular and entertaining, but specific to their interest. We talk more about how to get into the Explore page in this video. But today we're gonna go over how the algorithm ranks feed and stories and give you 8 specific ideas to optimize your content to work with the algorithm. Okay, so what are ranking signals exactly? There are 4 different categories of metadata that the algorithm considers when it evaluates and scores your post. First, because Instagram is structured to find posts for eyeballs, not eyeballs for posts, it starts with how each user behaves. It looks at what kind of posts do they engage with? Do they like to comment or do they never say a word? How many accounts do they follow? How long do they usually spend on Instagram each time they open it? Second, the algorithm looks at information about the post. For instance, was it posted recently? Are the people who see it engaging with it? How much? What hashtags is it using? Is it a video, a photo, or a carousel? How long are people looking at it? Are people rewatching it, saving it, coming back for more? Then Instagram looks at information about the author of the post. That's you. How often do you post? How healthy is your account? Do you have friends? Have you been flagged or reported? Do people search for you? Do people look up your profile? Finally, Instagram looks at the relationship between you and your potential viewer. For instance, do you follow each other? Do they search for you by name? Do you message each other or leave comments? Do you tag each other in your posts? Do they save your posts? Etc., 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 etc. All these signals are compiled to instantly score and rank each piece of content for each user. Instagram hopes that what happens then is that new video of your sister's kittens show up before your high school frenemies patio mojitos, and also probably before Nike's newest product announcement. What do we do as marketers? We know we can't compete with the charms of twin kittens named Gruyere and Feta, but there are 8 specific actions you can take to encourage the algorithm to give your posts a little more love and reach. They all have one obvious thing in common, which I'll explain. But first, I have to show you this infomercial.
Tired of wearing too many hats? Schedule your social media posts, stay on top of your conversations, and figure out what your audience loves so you can give them more of it in less time from one dashboard. Get your free Hootsuite Pro trial today and do one job you love, not 12 of them.
Sorry. So the common denominator here is engagement. The more people interact with your posts, the more people will see them. Here's a list of ideas to try. 1, create an ongoing story where you share posts that you've been tagged in. This shows the algorithm that people care about you and that you care about them. Respond to all your DMs and comments. Bonding with your audience is why we're here, right? 2, try new features like Reels. The algorithm wants people to love Reels as much as they love stories, so it's prioritizing Reels in feeds. 3, post carousels. According to our research, they get 3 times the engagement and 1.4 times the reach of regular photos. 4, make content people will want to slow down and spend time with. Rewatch, read carefully, because Instagram measures how long people look at or watch your post. 5, experiment with designing posts that people will want to save so they can refer back to it and not just like it and forget it. 6, post a link in your bio because the algorithm pays attention to posts that result in profile taps. May explain where our link in bio experiment showed that saying link in bio bumps up our post reach by 21%. 7, post when your audience is online because the algorithm prioritizes recent posts over older ones. To help you with this, Hootsuite has a best time to publish feature that actually shows you your best time to post on Instagram based on your personal engagement for the last 30 days. There's a link to a free pro trial right here. Well, that's all for today. If you want to dive deeper into our algorithm breakdown, check out our blog post in the description below. And if you want to learn more about helping the algorithm understand your content, I recommend watching Peter's Instagram #strategy video, which is coming up next.